What's up, you guys? So I don't know about you, but football and tailgating season is one of my favorite times of the year. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you all how you can tie-dye your spirit wear for this upcoming school year using RIT dye. So if you want to see how I made these 3 super cute designs, just keep watching. Alright, so the first tie-dye is called the shibori style, and I first used my RIT color remover, and that was just to remove color from the fabric prior to dyeing it. And then, as you can see, I'm just folding it in an accordion style. Next, I'm taking some PVC pipe, which you can get from just about any hardware store, and I'm wrapping the folded shirt around it and securing each end with a rubber band. And then I'm taking both ends of the shirt and I'm pushing them together so that the shirt is as bunched up as possible. And then I just took about 6 or 7 other rubber bands and I wrapped them around the pipe as well. So for this and all the shirts in this video, I'm using my RIT dye, which is a fabric dye that can be used to custom dye any fabric. This stuff is so affordable and it works so well, and you can get it from just about any craft store or even a Walmart. So here I'm just following the directions that came on the back of the bottle, and then I'm just gently dipping the PVC pipe into my bucket and making sure that the shirt is thoroughly soaked. Now, how long you let your fabric soak will depend on how strong you want the color to show up, but I let mine soak for about 15 minutes and then I use the RIT dye Color Stay Fixative. For best results, you're going to want to use this immediately after dyeing your fabric, and you can pour this into a bucket and soak the fabric, or the way I like to use it is in a spray bottle. I let this sit for about 20 minutes and then I rinsed it in cold water and then I just put it in the wash. My jaw literally dropped when I took the rubber bands off and saw how cool this looked, and for an extra touch, I decided to make a trendy little cut around the collar of the shirt. I am obsessed with how this first shirt came out, and for more shibori inspiration, I would definitely check out the RIT dye blog because they have tons of examples on there. A couple summers ago, I went through this phase and I literally dip dyed almost everything I could, so I decided to go back to my old roots, but this time I'm doing a multi-color dip dye using my school colors, which are green and yellow. I'm starting by submerging a white shirt into my bucket of yellow dye, and as you can see with my gloves on, I'm just lightly spreading the dye up the shirt just a little bit so that it has a faded effect. I then squeezed out any excess dye, and then I dipped the shirt into my green bucket. As you can see, I put the shirt in, but I quickly pulled it up so that the 2 colors would fade well together. And if you're doing this with your school colors, I would definitely recommend doing the lighter color first and then the darker color. And then I just washed and dried the shirt and then cut the sleeves off to give it a little bit more style. Ooh, boy, if you're gonna shoot me down, do it gently. And final spirit wear tie-dye I have to show you guys is the spiral style. This is probably the most classic version of tie-dye, and it's probably because it's so easy and it always turns out looking great. I've only ever done this style using the little squeeze bottles, so I was kind of unsure of how it would turn out with using the bucket technique, but you guys, it literally turned out amazing. It looks like I bought this at a store just because of how perfect and opaque the spiral came out. And I wanted to do something to this shirt to give it a little more shape, so I cut the corners off of the front and then I made a little slit down the middle and then just tied it once it was on. I hope you guys learned something new from this video, and I wanted to thank RIT dye for sponsoring it so I could show you guys how to make these freaking awesome designs. Don't forget to leave me a comment below letting me know what your school colors are, and thumbs up this video if you want to see more DIYs. I love you all so much, and I will see you all next time. Bye!